Hello, honey. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. There's also anal hooks. Damn. We're reading the Kinktober prompt list for 2025, and we don't know what some of these things are.
Yeah, whoa. Okay.
We didn't know what figging was.
Consensual non-consent.
Ah, I like that.
Okay.
That's cute.
Okay. So, yes. We are learning terrible terms. Also, Doom, thank you for the subscribe.
I don't know. Consensual non-consent is cute. Mm-hmm. Hey, cuckoldry, sex robot.
Doom is almost to 4 years. Jesus, we've been streaming for 4 years.
Probably, yeah.
Well, almost, according to Doom. Like,
alien abduction is a kink? Alright.
okay. That seems like that requires a lot of work.
I don't think that's a kink.
It depends on how much you like butt play. That was a good laugh.
Oh, that's a complex-ass kink to have. How are you going to act that out? Hello, everybody. I got the chat up again. Yay, me. Well, yay, husband.
That's the kind of thing when you're probing, yeah. That's the kind of thing when you're dating like a practical effects person.
I guess you could do whatever you want with it, really. You wouldn't even have to necessarily be probing.
Put you in a jar and look at you.
What? That's what you're gonna do, huh?
What? What aliens do? They abduct you.
Ah, man. I have the full range of, like, possibilities of any life form, imagined and non-imagined. I'm gonna think of putting me in a jar and staring at me.
Look. One, it's BDSM because you're contained and constrained. 2, it's voyeurism because they're getting to look at you, you're exposed. And 3, you have shit all over your shelves and so do I. You're gonna tell me that an advanced alien species that can travel the galaxy is not gonna pick up random crap from the planets they visit?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take a living thing and put it in a jar. I'm too empathetic.
We don't know that. They might be bugs. They might not give a
I
shit
don't want
about
to put
you.
a bug in one either.
No, I mean like they
I'm
might
alive.
be bugs so they don't think about you because you're not a hive mind.
I'm just saying I couldn't do it. I would feel too bad.
I guarantee you, if humans travel to stars and meet alien species,
I would feel guilty for killing a plant, and you want me to keep a living thing in a jar?
you know damn well humans are going to just take alien species. We are going to be the gray aliens we wrote stories about.
No. What if instead you went like we just watched that thing about the host. Like an alien taking over your body would be kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
As far as a kink, I could see that being a kink.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
that's way more interesting than putting people in the damn jar.
Just don't have appreciation for art.
I think that's stupid.
But you're thinking like Venom
Even the
or something
probing's
like that,
a little
right?
like simple. But like, think of like an infection coming over you or something like that. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, there was that one that the science horror guy did, and he was talking about it because it was like,
Why do these guys have their food so high up in this picture? It's weird.
you don't want to spill it. Noodles get all floppy and throw juice everywhere.
Yeah, but you don't usually like, you either have it really close to your mouth or you have it on the table. You get your head close to the table.
But in that one, the aliens basically were meat puppeting people because they could connect directly into the nervous system, but they were also like flooding you with chemicals while they were connected because otherwise, like, you know, you'd freak out and stuff.
See, that sounds like a great way to go about a fetish.
But the other thing was, when they disconnected from the human, that human was real fucked up afterwards because suddenly all the chemicals turned off. Several of them, you know, uninstalled Windows.
If anything, I think that would be great for like a control play if you're really into that.
Yeah.
Instead of just putting people into jars.
You're gonna hold that over me.
I am. It's weird. Why would they do that?
Because they're pretty and you
And
can
why
look
would
at
that
them.
be a fetish?
It's got voyeurism and BDSM.
I can see being in a jar, but you have an alien. Think deeper. Do better.
I'm saying that they would enjoy the view of you, a trapped human. Looking at you like a valuable object.
They could at least keep you in a terrarium.
Gotta make sure you have enrichment in the human cell.
Yeah, I would be fine with that. Can I still draw and post things? I'm good. Will they
Look-
feed me?
Look, we gave them access to Roblox and TikTok. They're
Are
fine.
you there?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm good.
Mated
If you're there,
pairs.
I'm good.
You
Are
can't
you
have,
an alien?
Uh,
I knew it.
you can't have them separate. They get all weird. You have to keep your humans in pairs.
Yeah, they have to have a companion. Talking about, we were reading Kinktober for this year because I was curious what the list was, and one of them was alien abduction, and I was like, "How is that a kink?" Because it seems to me like a bunch of kinks. But
Yeah.
I guess if you like have like you're being held down or taken or all that shit, but you can only get it in the flavor of aliens.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
I mean, that opens a range of stuff. So-
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. That's the thing. That's more what I was thinking about. It's like that is there's a lot of kinks in there, but how is that specifically a kink? But I guess it could be anything can really be a kink. But he was like, they're gonna put you in a jar, and I
Yeah.
was like, out of all the kinky shit or like weird crap you could do with an alien abduction, you're like keep them in a damn jar.
Yes. Look. So many of our species have Funko Pops, and you're gonna tell me that other aliens wouldn't have something in
I'm
a
saying
jar?
you can do something more interesting.
I'm sure you can, but people eat chips. Are they good for you? No, you could definitely have a baked potato, and that's way better for you. But a lot of people eat chips.
You're just mad because you came up with this dumb idea.
Getting sucked off by a tractor beam. There you go.
That work?
I feel
It'd
like
probably be like one of those, like the guys who put on like the milkers on their dicks from the cows.
yeah.
It'd probably be something like that, honestly.
I feel like that's a good way to have a bit removed. Just kind of.
I feel like it would just grab your, if it's strong enough to lift things, it would just grab you by the middle and you'd be pulled up by your torso.
You arrive and you got a boner, and now it's awkward for everyone.
I mean, they wouldn't care.
There you go. See? In a jar.
Yeah, but you ain't getting off to that. Do something more impressive. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm saying it's boring.
That's fair. That's fair.
Out of all the kinks you can do with aliens, I still like the whole, like, it taking over your body type deal. I think that would be a lot of fun, for kink-wise.
I like, so there's a part in the Venom comics where, for a little bit, Venom is separated from Eddie Brock, and
He's sad.
he's sad. He's using this other guy to get around, and this guy is fucking lame. This
He
guy's
loves Eddie.
so fucking lame. And at one point, he is like mid Spider-Man leap, and it's just like, I've never thought I'd find someone more pathetic than Eddie, and just unsymbiotes from this guy in midair.
Just drops his ass.
Drops his ass. That's what I think of with like an alien meat puppeting somebody. Something like that.
See, I think something like potentially burrowing into your brain, and you can either do it, they're slowly affecting your consciousness so you do other things, or you can do it, they're basically meat puppeting you to do what they want, but you're still fully conscious of everything, but not in control of anything.
Yeah.
I think you can go both ways with that, and I think both would probably be different sub-fetishes.
During the 90s action-y comics.
They'd probably fall under somewhat of like the hypnosis sub-fetish.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There
It's
was
just hypnosis, but not. It's actual physically doing what hypnosis makes you do.
So this is a goofy anecdote because I'm a giant nerd and I played a lot of games over my life. During the 90s, action comicsy kind of era and stuff like this, the Alan Moore, big tits and big belts and all that kind of comic stuff. There was actually a PC video game, and in it, they wanted to make it basically be like a new comic series kind of thing, so they made this video game. And these aliens come down, and they infest people and give them super cool armors and stuff like that. So they're really cool looking and things like that, but they're all definitely being meat controlled, except for the one good alien that binds with this guy and makes this super cool heroic blue armor with these big shoulder thingies that have lasers on them and stuff. And of course they make that as a side-scrolling shooting thing, like a light gun kind of game on the PC. Every one of those people in there that has the alien is meat puppeted. All of them are controlled except for you, and you are told, no, you're not meat puppeted. You're the hero and definitely a good guy, killing all these other aliens.
Well, the guy puppeting you sure is. I don't know about you, buddy. You ain't doing shit.
Well, I'm not even sure that you are a good guy. It honestly reads like, now that I'm older, seems a lot more like a turf war where all of the aliens are just trying to take over. And you are being told that you are the hero and the good guy by killing the other aliens.
I don't know who the fuck made this, like, your character here reference image, but they have no idea how you fucking hold chopsticks. Jesus Christ.
Wow, that good, huh?
Look at it! Here. Look at these hands.
Oh,
What the fuck is going on?
Wow. Jesus, you're not wrong. Holy
Yeah. And it's not AI.
No.
Or nothing.
shit. I think it's older than that.
Yeah.
Honestly, it just looks like a DeviantArt, your character hero
Yeah, they
model.
don't know.
That's just funny, though. Hey, Bard. Thank you for the subscription.
That's because you're fucking European, you weirdos.
I don't know. We saw those cashews with curry on them, which honestly sounded pretty good. Oh yeah. No, and it's taken me a long time to get decent at chopsticks.
Am I decent at chopsticks? I could be better.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
everybody.
not very
can be
good at
better.
cutting my food with it yet.
But like, I don't know. You can you feed yourself?
Yes.
Then you're good at chopsticks. That's really all that
Hooray.
matters.
I actually like chopsticks as someone with, like, autism and sensory issues. It lets me pick my food out individually instead of having it all in, like, a fork.
Yeah.
I prefer to, for one, I can pick out the things I don't like corn, which is teeth, and peas, which pop in your mouth like cysts. I don't like those. But also, like, I can get one flavor at a time, which is nice. I prefer that.
Yeah.
I don't like everything squished together.
And like, you know, realistically, they tell you like, if you're having trouble being like finesse with them, just use them as a shovel and just kind of rotate into your mouth, and that is perfectly fine.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
No one's going to judge you. And besides that, chopsticks are good for certain things and bad for other things. Like, that's just the nature of utensils.
It's really good for fish.
Yeah, it is. Surprisingly good.
Fish has never been easier to eat than with chopsticks. I can see why they use chopsticks.
But like eating those little fried fish cakes, those are a little trickier with chopsticks because it's hard to tear those.
I think you have to cut them up first.
I think so. I think you really do need to. Just
A lot
slice them
of
before.
Japanese dishes come in smaller pieces specifically for that.
You got barred with your pea comment.
Yeah, man. I used to, when I had braces when I was younger, I would get these, like, cysts in my mouth where, because it was rubbing against it, there would be cysts full of, like, spit, and I'd have to pop them. And that's what peas feel like to me. Same with pop boba.
Yeah.
Can't do either.
Chicken yacht.
But corn looks like teeth. I don't like it. I don't want soft teeth in my mouth. I'm uncomfortable.
All else fails, stab it with a stick. It's true. Meanwhile, me, pop boba, yum yum yum.
No. No. Honestly, when I first had it, I had to work not to throw up.
That's fair.
I don't want things to pop in my mouth.
See, ironically for me, it's the exact opposite. I like murder thing with mouth. That's the feel it gives to me, so that's why I enjoy it. But I totally understand if you don't like that, because the same reason.
To me, it makes me think of like a hard shell and a rotten inside, like uncooked food or something.
I just like to kill things with my mouth. I like things with a good chew, like some nice steak.
Steak you can't eat with chopsticks. Well, unless you cut it up, I guess.
Yeah, you'd have to slice it, absolutely. Just pick up the whole and just stab the thing with a single chopstick, pick it up like a savage.
You're like a spork, but for chopsticks. It's got like a spoon on the end of one, and it's got like a fucking knife on the end of the other.
Huh.
The sticks are the forks.
Utilistics.
Yeah!
That would be fun.
But you wouldn't have the fork to hold it down. I guess you'd have to just hold it down with a stick.
Jab it with one and slice it with the other.
Ugh, no. Thankfully, that doesn't feel that way. That's more like sucking the cream custard out of something.
Murdering a pastry.
Don't tell anyone I know that. Everyone here thinks I'm virginal.
I know they don't.
I don't draw porn for them for money at all.
Mm.
I'm sweet and innocent.
And I'm a band geek, so I'm totally well-adjusted and normal.
Yeah. Also horny as fuck. I like that they kept the horny band geek thing in the Mean Girls musical.
I mean, because it's accurate.
Why are y'all so horny?
Look, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. First of all, hee hee squeaky hammer. Oh, you so pathetic. You need a smoochie.
Be gone, slut.
But it's really simple, actually. It's because a bunch of high schoolers in a contained area and less supervised than they normally have.
See, in the art magnet that I was in, the fancy art people, we just never talked to each other.
Okay. That's true. Oh yeah, that's part of the other aspect of it is we're all forcibly socialized during the band bullshit.
I imagine you have a lot more downtime during band thing.
You do.
Whereas like artists are pretty much working the whole time.
You have downtime and you also can't leave. So you're just kind of like contained.
Though it could have just been me. Like, I don't like talking to people.
Mel is as innocent as I am straight.
Oh, I'm also straight.
You were able to get that one out, huh?
Of course, because it's true. You can tell by how enthusiastic I am.
Uh-huh. Totally believable. Everyone here fell for it, wife.
I hope y'all enjoy the silly little picture of baby Narender I redid.
Yeah.
The first one wasn't pathetic enough. Him being held in Shimura's hand, that's pathetic. I like that.
Maximum, baby.
But he still looks dignified. It's cute.
He looks like the little kitty that you watch on YouTube who always has the little dresses and stuff put on her.
Yes, she's so cute. She's decent.
Piari is so very decent. She is a decent girl. She gets on her little jewelry and her little dresses. She does not like the bangle.
No, he's not. He's strong, scary God.
Fear me, for I am death incarnate. You made a poopy in the litter box. That is not the same thing.
I mean, I'll keep both. I'll probably post the old one, like, with it. I just thought the new one fit better.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a bit of a sorry for taking so long. I don't know why, but I had such a block working on that comic. It's not even a hard comic. I just, for some reason, like, couldn't get into it. I don't know why. I have pieces that'll get into it and, like, finish it on the spot in, like, a 4-hour binge. And I have pieces that I just cannot get into.
Your brain is just catching on something that it wants to work on.
I don't know. I don't think I'm losing my hyperfixation or anything, because I'm still thinking about stuff to draw.
Yeah.
And if I do, oh well, like, you can't really help that. Usually I don't completely lose it till the next one comes in, and I'm still doing content for the last one.
You're like, oh no, that's that.
But when that shit hits, man.
That meme of the guy on the street beside his girlfriend looking at the other lady.
I remember when I switched over to Little Nightmares, I was like, I'm sorry guys, this is the only thing giving me serotonin right now.
You walking beside a skeleton looking over at Little Nightmares.
I can't help it, it's just the way my brain works. I can draw commissions of anything, but if I'm doing stuff on my own time, it's gotta be what I want to do. And if people leave, that's fine. Usually I also get new people coming in too. I don't want people to pay me for stuff they don't want to see too.
Yeah. And there'll be that new expansion coming out. So
I know, I'm very excited about it. I don't think I'll be as obsessed with the new Little Nightmares as I was with the last one, because I got really into the Thin Lady Ship.
Yeah.
That one was my favorite.
Yeah.
That's why I got so obsessed with it, because it was the characters. And now there's new characters. I'll enjoy it,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'll be obsessed with it. I may draw a fan art, like I did for Silent Hill. I drew like 2 fan art.
Hey. Gorilla armed woman.
And they were all both very silly. I don't know, I may consider doing something nice, but like it's such a well-known thing. Everyone else is going to be doing really nice stuff who are like better at it than me, and I would kind of rather see their shit. And this isn't a 2 cakes thing. It's just if there's something I draw because I want to see things, and if someone's already making the thing I want to see, I don't want to do it.
The girl from Silent Hill 3 talking to the girl in Silent Hill F. Gee, why does your storyline let you have 2 boys?
Maybe she doesn't want any boys. Like, damn. Fuck, her name's split in my mind for a second. I
It's
love
like
her.
Hanako?
No, the 3.
Oh,
Heather?
Heather.
Heather, thank you. Hey, they're both H's.
I got 2 boys and no gods above me.
Like, maybe she likes women. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Let the girl fucking... Technically, Hanako's still like 20. Like, she can like men. Heather's still a bit young. Maybe she's just not into that yet. Maybe she's just not into it right the fuck now. Her dad just died. God damn.
There's a whole bunch of god bullshit going on. She's got other things on her mind.
Mm-hmm. When you get down to it, Silent Hill F is a little more like Silent Hill 2 as far as plot goes. It tricks you. Once you see all the endings, you're like, oh, it tricking me. This was actually analyzation.
Huh.
I see you now. Which is honestly my favorite type of thing. Though I do love 3 for its plot. Like, I think her fighting that system works very well. And it still goes into enough of her shit that it's fine. I think you can do both.
I do also like that the red pill lets you talk to yourself.
And I also like how it may be implied, like, all of that also happened. You know, gods do exist. I would actually love it if, like, they just take the basic idea of, like, a ass-into-nowhere town, and the gods there are pissed, or being fucked with. Because that's technically what the OG Silent Hill concept was. Because people are trying to summon a god.
Got
Don't!
out of hand. Stop that.
And
That's
it
a
fucks
bad
up
idea.
that town.
Yeah.
Technically, that's what's going on when you get into the real deep lore of F. That's what's going on. 2 gods are fighting, and they're trying to get they're trying to get bitches.
Yeah.
If, like, you don't consider all that going on in her head, which you can consider all of Silent Hill 2 going on in Jane's heads too. You can also consider Silent Hill, The Room, all going on in Henry's head too.
Yeah.
Because one of the endings is just him in a car crash.
Yeah. That's good
But
writing.
if you could just, like, okay, we're gonna pick an area somewhere in the world and be like, a god there is being fucked with and or coming out. Like, you could do that anywhere. It would be so fun. You could have Silent Hill anywhere in the world.
Silent Hill and Nancy boys.
Yeah. I'd go for any of that, man.
Yeah.
You could do a fairy one with, like, European stuff. You could do all this crap. You could do the Jersey Devil if you fucking wanted.
Chupacabra.
No.
Ah.
I don't think that one would work. Well, there's also James. Yeah.
I was disappointed where to say James.
Yeah, that's a good point. First name is Harry. Fuck James. What was the one in Downpour? Did that one start with an E? Was it Edward? I forget. I used to be able to, like, pull them all off on the tip of my tongue all the time. Murphy. There you go. So he's not one either.
Illegal.
I don't really think they thought of that
No.
in any, like, big way.
I don't think so. I think it was really just coincidental.
I think it's a coinky dink, yeah.
It's funny though. It do be funny though.
I don't remember the guy from fucking Homecoming.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Doesn't remember it.
The monster design in F was gorgeous too. I just wish there was less combat. That was my biggest complaint. Was I would like less combat. Because I don't really like combat too much. Like, there's nothing wrong with combat. Oh yeah, fuck Alex then. There's nothing wrong with combat, and I won't not play a horror game if it has combat. I'll play just about anything, really. But when you get too much combat, I get gamer brained, and I'm not, like, paying attention to the character design or the surrounding area. I'm paying attention to how I'm going to fight this thing. And I'm not someone who feels stress over a situation in a video game that I might have to, like, get over. Like, people are like, oh, it's so, stressful because you only have so much ammo. It's like, no, I just find that frustrating.
Yeah.
It's just annoying. Though I think, like, they had the best use of, like, weapon fatigue of any game, because it basically changed handheld melee weapons into bullets, more or less. Because you could, if you had the skill, just go and kill everybody if you wanted, so they'd be no threat, but you wouldn't have a weapon anymore, because especially in the first run through, you do not get weapons that often. After that, you kind of get the sword if you do the shit for it, but so you would just run out of weapons if you did that. So it becomes a type of ammo, and I thought that was very interesting. I never really seen a game do that in a horror setting before. I liked it. You get to do horror without guns.
Because, like, in the Zelda games, the newer ones, they have weapon durability, but there's also weapons just, like, laying everywhere. So it just becomes a nuisance.
But it's a horror game, and you don't know when you'll get new weapons, so it ends up being the way you conserve bullets, usually. And I dug that. That was a very good idea, because they always choose bullets, and that's a very easy thing to do. Like, oh, we'll only give them so many bullets and stuff like that. But no one ever really did that with melee weapons, and I was really impressed.
Yeah, see, they saw the people talking about the Dark Souls thing, too.
That's stupid.
That's so fucking stupid. And it's such a it's a misunderstanding, too, because that came from the guy being like, people like combat in their games nowadays. So so they put more combat in there. But for some reason, people see combat and a dodge and immediately are like, Dark Souls! And would not shut the fuck up about it.
It does have a somewhat complex... I never blocked, because I just don't care enough. I had it on the easier mode, though, the whole way through, because I just don't care. I'm not into combat. I don't really care. It was really fun to see the monsters and the way they did their shit. That's about it.
Yeah.
For me, but you could probably get good at that combat, but it is not the focus of the game. It's just something that gets a little overused near the end. Like, I don't think besides bosses in a Silent Hill game, or a horror game in general, unless that's specifically what you're going for, is more combat heavy stuff, I think you should be able to risk running past any enemies. It's gonna be a big gamble, but that should be a thing. Because you're supposed to conserve your stuff, but at the end they just have a bunch of, like, you don't get to leave until you defeat this amount of enemies for a bit, and it's really annoying, and I do not care for it.
Yeah.
I don't mind that with bosses. Bosses make sense. Bosses are usually these big, like, showy things, so you get a bit of entertainment out of it. You might get a special room out of it, all that stuff, but to just be like, you gotta stay here until these 3 guys are dead, like, that's annoying and stupid.
Like, Dead Space did a good job with, like, yeah, there's combat in the horror, but you don't feel powerful. Like, you don't feel empowered for a long time until you have a lot of tools built up, kind of thing. But, like, some of these ones, they want the Resident Evil 4... like, yeah, let me allow that real fast. They want, like, they want the action-y game with, like, the horror trappings. But that's
that is a subgenre, but I wouldn't consider those, like, horror games that are meant to scare you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I wish. I wish we had a term for, like, horror games that are meant to scare you, like, that is their purpose, and horror games that are just a game, but it's got a horror cover.
Like, it's got zombies or something. Like
I wouldn't consider Cults of the Lamb a horror game, but it has, like, horror elements to it. It's got, like, body horror and, gods and sacrifice blood, all that stuff. Left 4 Dead is not a horror game.
No.
But it has horror elements in it. It even has some stuff that you could consider scary, like The Witch. But, like, it's not there to scare you.
No. I think that's one of those, like, its primary purpose should be this kind of thing.
I wish there was a different word for it.
Yeah,
so I could search things easier.
It says a lot that James didn't ever break his pipe or wooden stick, but this young Japanese woman is just breaking a pipe on someone. Yeah.
Yeah, all the women in Silent Hill are scary as shit.
All the men are failures and the women are terrifying.
I made a post that was like, there's 2 flavors of horror in Silent Hill. A man suffering for all the choices he's made and the people he couldn't save, or existing as a fucking woman.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying enough.
Implying both horror and the fact that you're probably going to have to kill a god.
Yeah.
At least once.
But I really liked it, and a lot of the bigger concerns I had, like I was concerned there was like grooming and stuff like that. Once I like saw the one ending I hadn't gotten, because you can get one or the other and then get the final ending, and someone pointed out like, hey, they say some weird stuff that implies like all of this is happening while she's 20. I was like, oh, cool. So there's no grooming necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
This other guy is also 20 or something, or probably a little older, but.
Mm-hmm. These are letters after she's grown up, not at her current teenager
There could
age.
be grooming because he's of a higher standard than her, and he is probably older, but it is not at least like a full-grown ass man in a business suit trying to seduce a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like a full-grown ass man in a business suit trying to seduce a 20-year-old. I don't know how much older he is, but
Yeah, but that at
different.
least is a lot better.
yeah, that was my biggest concern. I was like, there is evidence of grooming, and we're not showing it as horror.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a bit of grooming to it, but at least it's not like age grooming. It's more like, I have a lot of money and I'm trying to seduce you to be my wife.
Yeah. Position of
Even
power,
though he
maybe.
does really care about her, it seems like. Yeah. But see, she still refused him too.
Yeah. Which is another nice thing.
But there's a difference between grooming when it's an adult grooming a child with with 2 adults being groomed. At least an adult has more agency in it. That's more what I was worried about. A child is like completely ignorant.
Yeah.
And with some of the letters, it came off a little groomy to me.
I think
Yeah, I know. Well, you couldn't in a lot of places. It's 1960s Japan. You don't get to say no.
Yeah. And that's a good thing to like, you know, 'cause especially some people, that's still a thing.
Yeah, that's still a thing in a lot of places. Hell, it's still a thing in some parts of America.
Mm-hmm.
And will be if they get that no-fault divorce thing.
Just goes to
Which
show.
I think is going to kill the fucking marriage industry. I would have not married you if we didn't have no-fault divorce. I do not want to have to prove you're beating me just because we don't want to be married.
Yeah.
Like, consensually do not want to be married.
It's just so stupid. Like, this is what keeps you from getting poisoned.
Yeah, if the fucking Republicans push that, you're just gonna end up with a lot more dead husbands, because that's what women used to do. They just used to kill them.
And we have a lot better way to make dead husbands these days. Like, we are way better at it now. So, like, okay, but it's your head in the guillotine, my guy.
I mean, make it so someone can't get out of a terrible situation. They only go so long before they fight back, and killing is the only solution. It's the same reason, you know, you have like violent government changes, because people can only be pushed so poorly for so long until they literally have no choice but to fight back with violence.
And it also shows him as being large. A lot of his stuff was performative.
I actually liked how they handled the dad when she got to the third ending. I also like how she didn't have to forgive him. She chose not to forgive him, but she understood him, which I think is a much better way to put that. You do not have to forgive the people who've wronged you, but you can understand them as people. And I think that's actually better for you in the long run. It depends on the person, though. Not everyone has to listen to the people who hurt them.
You understand why they did something. You don't have to say it's okay, which I like that.
As someone who's had shitty family, I totally relate to that. I have a dad I cut off. I have a sister who cut us off, like everybody. It wasn't just me.
Yeah, wasn't me. We all know what happens in Silent Hill if you've got a man who's caring for a wife with an unnamed illness.
Oh no, he's gonna be in his own Silent Hill!
That's the DLC. It's
Oh.
the dad. DLC stands for dad.
That made me laugh really loud, I'm sorry. My husband's funny. I will not kill him. Today.
Oh, I live for another day.
Yeah. There's an old, like, comic from a newspaper where this little girl is like, Mommy needs a lot of this. And it was like a type of rat poison that was specifically being used to kill husbands.
Blood thinner. Oh no, they had a heart attack. Darn shame. Oops. Those little blood clots, you know, they just get places, like the brain, and then you die.
This is off subject, but it reminded me of it. I watched a video about, like, I forget if it was about Tradwife stuff or they were talking about Tradwife stuff, but they were talking about how, the left is mad about Tradwife stuff. It's like, one, no, they're not, but, like, no one ever brings up when they talk about this is, like, the people on TikTok and shit like that are not Tradwifes.
Yeah.
They're influencers. They have a job. They are showing you their job. They are making money off this.
They're working, the thing that they're not supposed to do. As a
Yeah.
Tradwife.
No one ever seems to mention that. It's like they're not doing this all day. They're doing this specifically for the camera to advertise the thing that they're shilling at the time. And then they're probably using that money to hire help. And even if they did the whole Tradwife thing, they're not living completely off it because they're an influencer.
Rat poison industry booming. Maybe I want to be the Tradwife.
I'm totally fine with people being in, like, a relationship where one person stays home. Especially if you have kids. I think we should make it financially viable for everyone to be able to stay home with young kids. Because until they go off, like, to preschool and stuff, that's a very hard job. If anything, I think both parents should be able to stay home with the kids till, like, they're about, like, a year old. Because that shit, kids are fucking scary, man. But, I don't think it should, one, be gender locked. That's stupid. It should be the person who wants to do it, and preferably the person, I guess, who would make more money would go back to work. Hopefully that would be the same person. But also, like, you can do that and still go back to work later or do something else later. Like, you don't... They act like these women are just going to be, like, making pies for their entire life.
Yes.
These kids are going to be at school at 5 years old.
Yeah, but that's not important.
Oh, they have a farm. Yes. Back when, before we, you know, had a lot of people living in the cities, everybody worked on the farm. The men, the women, everybody. There was no, quote, trad wife working on the farm. Everyone was working at the fucking farm, because that's your fucking farm.
You need food. You need trade goods.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of money came from, specifically, women's crafts in the home. Because they made soap, they made clothes, they mended clothes, there was a lot of seamstresses.
Yeah.
They made a lot of the stuff that was produced on the farm into things that they could then sell. Like making the thread out of the sheep wool and stuff like that. All that crap.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, then you'd send the useless ass man who you don't care if he dies off to sell it.
Yeah, trade goods.
A lot of these people are like, oh, the men should, like, rule the house and stuff. Like, well, you only need one man. You can, like, men are less valuable than... When you don't value people as people and you just value them as your gender, you really just need to, like, take a bunch of sperm from one guy and we can live without them for quite a while.
That's really
Maybe
true.
don't dehumanize people, because, like, you're not worth that much.
Hey, Minty has knife.
Good knife. If I was in a marriage with someone I just got because they could, like, take care of the house, I'd rather just hire a housekeeper.
That does sound kind of like...
Because then you can switch them out when you don't want them no more.
Yeah.
That seems way more viable to me. I mean, you can't necessarily fuck them, but you're probably a rich prick anyway, so you probably can.
Yeah, I was going to say, depends on how much money's on the table, I suppose.
They want all this shit to be transactional, but, like, you can just pay people to do that. So just do that. I don't care, man.
It's a transaction. What's your fee?
Instead of having like an actual relationship with somebody.
Yeah. Well, they don't want that.
Yeah, they don't want that.
They want a hole that walks around with them and
tells them how great they are. Yeah. Get a life coach, a maid, and a prostitute, and you are fucking set.
It's true.
I have just set up the entire household for you.
The solution to trad wives: a life coach, a maid, and a prostitute.
There you go. Well, if they're your maid, that might be problematic.
It is a bit of a
Yeah, because she
power.
is your employee.
Mm-hmm.
You could argue that it technically can't be consensual then, because there's too much of a power imbalance.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure.
Now, if you're on
Fuck your life coach instead.
Now, if you're on equal terms and they want to wear the maid outfit, that's different.
Reminders: we have a maid outfit on the throne to put my husband in.
That's a good segue. Good job.
Yeah, if y'all wanna get that for him, I will also probably wear it at some points, but not like sexy ways. For cute outfits, I'm working on my Cult of the Lamb costume. I say working, I haven't done anything to it right now. I have the shawl. I need to cut it into the corners, and I have the thing to do the white part. And I'm tempted to get some curly fabric to put over the bathing suit, or just make my own damn onesie out of it. But I'll see. I'll probably just use the bathing suit I have first. Man, I am like too tall and fat for all the fucking bunny suits. I hate myself. I'm not even that fat.
Wife too giant for bunny suit. Gotta go with reverse bunny suit.
I don't even consider myself that fat, but because I'm like 6 feet tall, the fat adds up. And like I'm too big for all the women things. It sucks.
Wife putting the broad in broad. You're my broad.
Thank you, sweetie. I need to find like a drag queen store or something like that. That would solve all my problems. I'm sick of not fitting in things when I'm 6 feet tall.
That'd be a fun tailor place, like a drag queen / king tailor place. Because it would be all like, it'd have to all be stuff that's like unusual cuts, unusual sizes, because it's unusual. So like, you would have, you know, like men's trousers that are a little more tucked in the middle and things like that. Just broad shoulders. Just putting the broad in broadcloth kind of thing.
Maybe I'll just get a bunny outfit and take it out. None of them are white though, not for the size I want. They only have like pink.
To say a lot of the bunny outfits would
But
be
if
black,
I'm gonna just go over it with my, they come in different colors.
Okay.
If I'm gonna go over it with the fabric, I could consider that.
Yeah.
But I'll think about it.
I suppose you just had like a basic one and just put the fabric on it, it wouldn't matter. Like fleecy. Would that be too hot?
Probably, but I would mostly want to just wear it for pictures.
That's fair.
We don't have any cons we're currently going to, that's why I'm taking my time.
God. Fine noodle appreciators. I too enjoy noodles.
You like soup.
I do like soup. The little, I don't remember where I got it from, but the little thing that had like the nice noodles and the tonkatsu, that was actually pretty good. That cooked up well and was neat to eat. So I liked that one.
You're neat to eat.
It was like the Japanese wheat noodles, which I've not really had much of. They're kind of unusual around here. Apparently there is a Mexican place that's starting to expand here in our local area. And it's like, what was it? It was like I was like amazing or something like that. It's like a corn pun.
Ha.
Because like corn tortillas and stuff like that. But it's like, ooh, new food place. Yes.
You do like your food.
I am highly food motivated.
That is true.
In my defense, food. If it's something I am forced to do for the rest of my life, I might as well enjoy it.
That's true.
I will explore it and learn it and enjoy it. It's honestly why I've been watching that the bald guy that I found. 'Cause he does really interesting cooking stuff. I've been watching him do like how to do cooking steaks, like different types of meat cuts and stuff. Really interesting.
You're interesting.
The one was a way to do like thin steak strips for pasta. And also to make like a creamy pasta sauce with the meat strips.
You're a pasta.
So it looked delicious.
You're an impasta.
I'm an anti-pasta because I eat all the pasta, thus eliminating it. That's how that works, right?
Sure. Works for me. Alright. Boop. See if we can get to 5 today. Pixel's turn. Actually, we should do Minty because Minty's here. I don't think Pixel's here, is he?
I know Zell was.
Yeah.
So usually they're...
Zell was the first one.
Yeah. Good morning, Australia. Kangaroo territory. It was still quite warm today. We're all the way in October. We had a 90-degree week last week and it sucked ass.
I'm so sick of the heat. It is October.
Fuck this shit, it's too hot.
Oi, 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 oi.
I'm looking forward to chilly time, to wearing comfy coat and or a blanket. That's how you can tell if it's truly fall here if I switched from shorts to pants. I don't like pants.
I have Minty in a bag that's too big for her.
Put her in a grocery bag like the cool one that you got.
I can't think of a better way to have a pet kangaroo.
I watched this one. It was literally a video of a guy going out to get a pet wallaby. Walked out, put a bag on the dirt, and one just fucking hopped in. And he's like, Shazam, now you got a wallaby. Like, hell yeah, free wallaby. Like, I know they're a wild animal and all that, and you shouldn't approach them. They look so soft. I know also that a lot of them are built like a brick shit house.
Roo.
Yee. I wonder what the name of the mom kangaroo in Winnie the Pooh is. She's a kangaroo. Shouldn't she be jacked? Yeah, we see pictures of the kangaroos that are just unbelievably ripped.
I think that's the men.
Yeah. Why can't the women be ripped too?
Because the men are meant to go out, defend a territory, and fucking die.
That's
The
right.
the women don't need to be jacked because they don't give a fuck about that shit.
Oh, it's Kanga. Kangaroo. That's terrible.
Yeah, because her son's name is Rue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pun for children.
The other thing I need to know about kangaroos is that one image of the one just sitting out in the water staring at the person taking pictures. That tells you everything right there.
He's gonna kill you.
He's gonna fucking kill your ass. Don't go near them. Leave them alone. There was one that honestly, I was more impressed by the fact that the screen door held up because the one kangaroo saw its reflection in the glass and fucking kicked it and didn't break it, which honestly, that's really good construction.
Scooch everything over here.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know, I would say that romantic comedies have kind of died down nowadays.
I don't think they're as popular anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't keep up. I don't even keep up with the movies I like. I'm really bad at it.
I think there has been quite a bit less. I think they're not as like money engine as they used to be.
When does the Frankenstein movie come out? Isn't that this month?
So this one's in November.
Wicked is in November. That's a romantic comedy, right?
Yes. Frankenstein. There we go. Dooba 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 boop. I don't care. Okay. Oh, is it out?
Oh, we should go see it.
Oh, it's out.
See if we can see it on the IMAX one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so bad at this. I have no sense of time.
This is a thing on Reddit, and Del Toro's Frankenstein is a remarkable achievement that, in a way, hijacks the flagship story of the horror genre and turns it into a thoughtful tale on what it means to be human.
That's what Frankenstein's about!
Like, that's fucking Frankenstein! That's the fucking...
It was also about, you know, Dr. Frankenstein being a whiny little cunt.
Mm-hmm.
God, he's annoying.
Literally, this person made this post, and all of the rest of the comments are just people fucking grilling the shit out of him.
I swear, everyone just always seems to forget what the fuck Frankenstein's about. I swear.
Oh,
it's like they never heard of it in their goddamn lives.
Absolutely just fucking dipshit. Like, fundamental starting point of the horror genre. Oh no, it's like a thing you've never even heard of, I bet.
You should check for showings at, you might have a thing that says showings, because I think it's limited. But, there's a local IMAX place we could go to. You could search, like, IMAX in our area or something like that. You can be useful over there.
I'm literally calling it up. Dude. How fucking dare.
I'm mocking you.
Let's see. So, Mr. Frankenstein. I don't want the trailers, you dipshit. I want to see the fucking thing. Why is your website so awful? Why is your shit horizontal? Why though? Oh hey, remember you were watching that one, the thing with the girl earlier with the strangers?
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 is out.
Yeah, she said so.
Huh.
I'm not surprised. I'm not really a big fan of home invasion movies. I don't need to be told to be scared of that. I'm already scared of that.
Go away.
Oh, this is not a 100.
Is it coming soon? I thought it was Thanks, AMC, for being useless. Like, there we go. Is it not showing me this? Oh, release date October 17th. That's why.
There you go.
The one thing said August. It said August, or, yeah, it said August 30th.
That might have been when it's like on streaming.
Yeah, so not out yet.
You might be able to see future showings on places.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Have a good day.
61821.
What is with my eraser?
Let's see. It may not actually have a...
Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. It doesn't seem
Usually
like
if
it
it's something special coming out, they'll have it ahead of time, but it depends on how special it is.
Yeah. Other nearby IMAX does not have any showings of it either. So,
I'll just wait.
yep.
Should put it on the calendar. No, we should put it on the calendar when we actually have a showing we're going to.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. And as we get closer, they'll probably actually post up times.
Mhm. Sometimes if it's a special thing, they show it ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to pre-order. But
Well, it's just like if it's a smaller showing, they already know. They've already cleared up times for it.
Mm-hmm.
like the Miku one.
Yeah, they had that one very early.
I'm looking forward to it though. Seems like everybody's really liking it. At least as far as the, advanced screenings kind of things. So, which shouldn't be surprising.
Del Toro doesn't really put out anything crap.
Yeah.
Well, some people said that Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark wasn't that good, but at least it looked nice. And that's
Yeah.
really all I care about. That's literally my minimum. Does it look nice? Am I entertained? Okay.
But he definitely loves horror stuff, and he puts in a lot of extra effort on the horror stuff, so. Plus, practical, which is really nice. I want to see all the pretty things and look at the walls. I must see everything. Minty is a little backpack creature. That'd be cute. Have your character drawn like one of those little like things in the little container on the key fob? You know, like you have your little waifu in the little container thing. Get turned into a collectible item.
You're not putting people in jars, Paul. I don't know when this obsession started, but stop.
You're so mean to me. That is a thing. People have the little clear cases and they have their little blorbo in them.
You're not putting people in jars. I won't allow it.
You're so mean to me. Maybe they yearn for being pickled. Who knows?
No.
Doesn't everyone want to be preserved?
No. No, in fact, it's one of my greatest fears.
True, you don't want to live forever.
Yeah. So I'd go fucking nuts.
I just think of all the things to see. And I know that way lies madness, because you'll never be able to see everything. Still wanna.
Oh yeah, I'll just live forever. I'll be a person who has like mental illness forever. Oh boy. That sounds great.
I don't know, maybe. But that would require.
No.
I was gonna
He's
say
not allowed.
getting into the future and then like rewiring your brain, but then who are you really and
He's
all
also
that.
not allowed to put me in a robot. We've talked about this.
Yeah, we have.
I'm dying, I'm dead.
Obviously, we are big against AI, so she never has to
Oh
worry
god, yeah, if someone put me into a fucking AI, I would haunt them. I don't think that it should even be legal.
I think it should fall exactly under the same thing as revenge porn and that kind of stuff.
I think if someone is living, you should not allowed to be able to put them into AI stuff. I think you should have legal like repercussions for
Yeah.
that.
Some
They have to
countries-
be old enough to be like in the public domain.
And some countries are actually being like, yo, this is fucked up. You're not allowed to do that. Because, yo, this is fucked up. Stop it. But, like, I do feel like putting someone into an AI, not only are you, like, stealing them, which is things like defamation and copyright infringement and all that kind of jazz, because you're demonstratively lessening a person by doing it. I honestly feel it also should fall into the same domain as like revenge porn and stuff like that, as something that you are not only doing it and it is a bad thing, but you are doing it with malicious intent. No matter what you say you're doing with it, it could only be malicious and should be treated as such.
At least with recordings of people and stuff, they did it while they were alive.
Yeah.
I know there was actually a big freak out when they first invented like recording for music and stuff with like
Yeah, the
the
wax
phonograph
cylinders.
and stuff, because you could have recordings of people who were dead, which
Yeah.
was like a new fucking thing to hear someone who's dead voice, and that freaked people out. Understandable, but at least like they contributed that voice.
You know, the initial idea, like,
Don't do that.
the initial thing with like cameras of stealing your soul kind of thing. They decided, hey, yeah, maybe they should, and like, no, that's stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't mess with AI. You don't need to. Go read a fanfic.
Yeah,
It hurts the environment. It hurts content creators. It steals crap.
yeah. The problem is, it is all fruit of the poison tree at this point. It was all made off of theft. It only works on more theft, and it's just the stuff that the people who are making the software and running the hardware to make the software are only doing it with malicious intent. Like there was even an announcement recently where the sheer cost to run all of that shit is, you know, the Walmart effect of where you just run in, do everything at a loss, and hope other people die before you do. But the sheer cost of running it, the gap between how much it would take to run it and how much it takes to make a profit is more than the GDP of the world. Like, it is physically impossible for it to make money.
It's also raising electricity bills in places where they have those going too, by like more than $2 a month,
Yeah.
and it's only rising.
Places that have those things have had upwards of 30% increased power bills. Just year over year. And it is atrociously bad for everyone.
And it hurts the environment there too. Like, people are suffering from the smoke and exhaust and stuff.
The diesel generators and
Yeah.
the amount of water those things hoover up is the equivalent of having another city moved into the area. Some of these places can't handle one city.
And it doesn't even do anything productive.
It is physically incapable of not lying. Like, that is baked into the system. It's just bad. It is just bad in every conceivable way at its job. And really, like, some of the things that AI would have been good for, things like creating a custom AI to help with cell shading on stuff, things like that, creating, AI upscaling so you can save on bandwidth. A lot of those things would have been good if literally any creative people were involved with it at the making of it. But it was made by a bunch of business fuckers who do not conceive of people as people. And so they can't...
It's like Disney making animatronics so he doesn't have to have employees anymore.
Yeah. Like, it is a concept beyond their capability to understand. And that is why they have things like the AI auto dubbing that is wrong in every language and also makes it sound like ass.
It also sucks because, like, you were talking about those ones where they were trying to make it like auto put subtitles on.
Yeah.
Like, we already have things that do that.
Yeah.
That have machine learning instead of AI, but now it's full of AI, which just lies to you about what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about how, like, if they had made something that say, I want to put something in this way of talking because I'm really bad at doing the fancy talk that they do in Cults of the Lamb for my dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
If I had something that was like, hey, how would you say this in, like, Old English or Old Fancy talk? And it was like, okay, I searched the internet and got, like, all of these ways to do it. And here is the results for that, itemizing what everything means and the links to it, like it makes its own Wikipedia page. That would be great, because I could double check to make sure it's saying what I want it to be saying. And it just did the search for me.
Yeah.
And then I can expand that search, much like I used to do in school with Wikipedia.
Yeah. Like, that would have been a useful and functional thing.
Yeah.
Just like the dubbing stuff would have been probably pretty good if they had actually worked with any dubbing people ever.
As someone who would like to go to Japan, I would love to just have something that would just give me immediate subtitles to everything so I could not be a bother to anybody with my chunky ass Japanese.
But it has made actually functional things
objectively worse.
Just demonstrably useless. Yeah, Babelfish. That really was the dream. And then, like...
I don't want to trust something with, like, my livelihood in another country that might lie to me.
Yeah. That's really the thing for me, too. It's not might lie to you. It is definitely going to lie to you. It can't not. And that, like... that really shows you that we are at the point of things where creating something that people want and is useful for something just doesn't exist anymore. Because no one wants it. It isn't useful. And they are trying to say that, oh, I should be valued at $1 trillion because of this. Like, countries are literally trying to, sabotage and bankrupt each other for data centers and shit like that over, like, a fucking 8-ball that you're trying to get it to spell boobies. Like,
I mean, they did the same thing for NFTs It's always just the next tech thing.
I mean, like right now, China is trying to get its own, like, circuit making manufacturing up just because they can't get some of the latest, greatest chips.
They probably do it too.
Just to try and make more data centers. Like, that's literally it. They want slightly better data centers. There was like some company in Denmark that was like, we've made our own new AI running thing that's, we're not working with NVIDIA or AMD or anything like that. We're totally a new thing, and you should invest a bunch of money with us because we've made a thing that could generate millions of tokens an hour. Ours is super cool and so much better. Source our own internal testing.
It's the same when crypto is big. It's the same with NFTs. Same with the blockchain. It's just something that they can sell to people, and the internet was big, so they can't not get in on the next big thing.
It's so stupid.
Because they can afford to fail if they do, so what the fuck do they care? So might as well invest a shit ton into this thing that they're just selling directly to you as bullshit.
Please, Mr. Government. And like, there are a lot of things where they are trying to do the thing that would actually be useful, like the AR glasses, where like, yeah, cool, you get these, and now you essentially have a 65-inch TV, but it is way better for everything involved, including like the environment and everything else. It's also just better for you in general because now you just have these. I'm
not a huge fan of having cameras all the time, though.
Well, like that one doesn't, like, well, you can, the one does not have cameras on it.
Okay.
It's just to make a big screen TV in front of you. It has like degrees of freedom tracking, so you can use your head to move things around, or the internal camera.
How is it? Oh, is it just, I guess it's clear enough? Okay.
Yeah, you can actually, the front goggles actually can be translucent.
Oh, okay.
You can actually, it's basically like you can set it between blacked out, so all you can see is the screen, or translucent.
I do pixel.
But like, that one you can add a camera on the front if you want to also use it to take pictures with. But like, because of the other horse shit ongoing, the material cost for that is way higher, so that thing is expensive. And there was one thing that I was reading talking about the very real possibility of graphics card shortages again, because wanting to literally just scoop up, it was talking about 60% of the RAM produced.
Why? Oh, I drew this picture.
So like, that's so goddamn stupid. It's such a waste of everything involved. And like, one place actually has straight up forbidden anybody from using AI shit for coding.
Oh yeah, because you gotta spend so much time fixing it.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick before I start this one, since we're sort of kinda depending on if we get to yours. I'm trying to do them in order. We're about halfway done. I'll be right back. Entertain people.
Woo! Yeah, and that's exactly true. There was one person actually like tried to make a supercomputer with just fucking consoles all strapped together. But yeah, this one coding place actually has forbidden people from using AI coding because the sheer amount of work they've had to do from people being like, my AI chatbot told me that this is what your code is doing wrong and you should do this instead. And then they have to sit there and be like, your thing makes stuff up. Do you even know how to code before you submitted this to us? And they actually had one guy who was just coming unglued. He had submitted a gargantuan patch and was like, this is what my chatbot said you should fix. And they were like, okay, if any of this is actually useful, you should break this into chunks so we can implement the chunks. And he was like, no, this is what I'm doing. And they found out that he had just used an AI chatbot to make the whole thing, did not know anything about coding at all, and was trying to tell them, the professional coding website, what to do. There have been places that are actually actively blocking AI, period, just access to the websites and things because of how much problem it's been causing. Case in point, Microsoft is trying to pitch Vibe Excel and Vibe Microsoft Word. They're literally like, we added our agent thing to this. And on their own stuff, we're saying that the agent mode had a less than 50% accuracy with Excel. So people using Excel are doing number work, and your shit better be fucking accurate or half the company gets put in jail. What do you mean it's less than 50% accurate? Jesus fuck. It is. It has gotten, I think it's, you know, we call it the hentai spiral, where one person does a thing and then other people see it and do it, and it just slowly gets inbred and more stupid as it goes. And it feels like that, but with tech. It is just, everything is accelerated now because people can hand out the next stupid ass thing. And for especially, let's call them business majors, they don't think anybody else outside of them is capable of thought. And so they'll grab the next big thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And it's just fucking stupid shit. And it's stuff that, like, nobody asked for, but they probably got a deal on it by selling out their users.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
For now.
There was a security camera maker that was offering clients who bought their security camera, I think it's like $2 a video that you let them feed into an AI.
Jesus Christ.
Like, just straight up, which tells you how much money they're making per video to sell that shit. Because if they're willing to pay you, you're getting nothing.
I cut myself sometime.
Oh?
I don't know how or why or when.
But yeah.
I know. It's not a big one.
Okay.
I just saw it. When did that happen?
Must have gotten nicked on something. But yeah, like, if a company is willing to give you money for something, they're making a lot more than they're willing to give you. And so if they're willing
If
to
a
pay...
company's willing to give you money for something, don't.
It's true. But, like, yeah, they're... Get her to the dark pool, she's drying out.
No, I have dry skin. I'll just get more dried out. I have to lotion after I even take a shower. I'm a very dry old lady. I was dry when I was young too, so
Wife jerky.
I've always been dry. I just absorb all the moisture and happiness around me and destroy it.
But just remember, folks, if someone is getting mad because you are literally repeating back their words to them, that's not defamation. This is one guy that I watched. He is all about, like, being able to repair your own shit. And one of the things that happened was this fucking dipshit CEO of the company kind of thing was like, you're in a state that requires us by law to give you, like, the instructions if you want to repair your own stuff. But then you'd repair stuff and not buy new stuff, so we don't wanna. And of course the guy was like, well, that's shiesty. Okay, I'm gonna report you. And he also put that up online. And everyone else was like, wow, that's really shitty. And then he tried to sue them for defamation because he was like, you posted my own words online and it made me look bad.
things like Misplay, which, yeah. No, any of those ones that are, play to earn have probably got some sketchy shit going on.
If you could play to earn, it wouldn't be fun to play.
Well, yeah, that's, yep. I can't think of a better way to put that. What was that one that was like sort of Pokemon, but like the people were farming tokens with it? It was like Smooth Love Potion or something like that.
Yeah, that was on The Line Goes Up.
It was some fucking like the grossest ass fucking business major sounding.
Yeah.
It's like, what the shit, man? Like, I do believe that there is a place for things like Second Life, where having an integrated system for people to both cash in and cash out is a good thing if the rest of your game is also player made, which is what Second Life did. That just didn't, it wasn't there to take advantage of players, it was there to let players have a framework to both pay each other and pay out afterwards.
Roblox does it too, but apparently it's kind of like a shitty percentage.
Yeah. And so, like, doing something like that makes stuff a lot more above board and makes it much less likely for scams and things like that. So I do find that that is a perfectly reasonable thing. I think Second Life's still around, as far as I'm aware. Well, like, yeah, that kind of thing, cool. But that is a wildly different thing. Hell, I think you can get paid out in Fortnite if you make good stuff on the Unreal Engine. Yeah, what was it? They lost like $1 billion recently from just the sheer amount of pedos being reported on there, kind of thing. And then them trying to actively block and ban any mention of one of those like Chris Hansen types on Roblox. It's like Schlep or something like that. But anyways, like, yeah, he did a real big like expose on it and stuff like that. And some of their people came unhinged about it and like changed their wording on some of the rules of like, we will now ban people for vigilanteism and stuff like that. And of course, one of the people having the most crash out about it, one of their head security people, turned out to be a pedophile.
Gee.
Shocking, I know.
Well, I guess you want a guy who knows pedophiles to fucking work with that.
Yeah, so, you know, not a good look for a company that's already being investigated by the government.
I legit have heard of like I've seen fan art of stuff of interesting games on there and horror games that I sincerely would like to check out, but I fucking refuse to because I do not want to be in the same fucking lobbies as like 5-year-olds.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm sorry, that runs way too young for me. I'm not going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
I am almost I am like what, like 4 years away from being 40? I do not need to be around 13-year-olds. I don't wanna. I don't like them.
Yeah, nah. It's so fucking wild to me.
Not in my fucking spare time anyway. If it's your job, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. I cannot imagine being like a Roblox content creator. That sounds like that sounds like some kind of like Samsara, you're on a lifetime of punishment for something you did in a previous life. Like, yeah, you're making money as a content creator and you're putting out videos and stuff like that, but unfortunately, it's Roblox. So, you're making a living off of this. What?
No.
Oh God, I couldn't do it.
At least Minecraft is kind of like in a, vague zone.
I think
it's liked by a lot of kids, but it's not necessarily entirely kid-orientated.
Yeah, yeah. I think with Minecraft too, since you absolutely cater your own space, like, yeah, a lot of kids like the game and stuff like that, but those kids are not also in your game.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, the key difference.
They're not in your Christian Minecraft server.
They cannot be. There was So of course, with anything online, there is always going to be like little cliquish communities and things like that, right? There's a Minecraft server that is a paid Minecraft server. You can get these little tokens on there, and you can use the tokens to buy like skins and things like that in that Minecraft server, right? And you can actually spend real money to buy things on this server. And part of that is that they heavily crack down on stuff. They really prevent duping and things like that. They have very active mods and things to prevent some of that stuff, right? And but also some of the like heads of it were really getting like the haha I have power kind of people and getting really kind of
The smallest bit of power giving you the biggest power trip.
just the Reddit mod of Minecraft kind of thing. And so some of the people on there were really getting sick and tired of it, and they were only really just playing because their friends were still on there kind of deal. So they got this YouTuber involved. And the YouTuber's like, "You can't dupe, you say," and proceeded to make a whole video about duping shit on there and getting banned like 30 times and stuff like that. But showing very clearly that they shouldn't be so quite full of themselves. And after they had a big temper tantrum about that, he was like, "You know what? No, you are making a shit ton of money off of this," because they showed like some of these things. It's got like gambling in there, like
Ew.
loot boxes and stuff like that. But the loot boxes have skins, and the skins have actual effects in the game too. So you are literally pay to win and stuff like that. And he's like, no, you don't get to take the high ground with me for this stuff. So he did another video. And on this one, because of like the odds and things like that, because you can see the odds on getting stuff out of the crates, and the fact that you can pay real world money to buy the stuff to be then used in the gambling and things like that, they're like, so what we did was we duped several $1 million worth of stuff in here because this is bullshit. Yeah, gamble to win. And
I mean, it's both. So
yeah, that was really fucking wild to watch, just how like sideways all that stuff was. Like when they were doing the one thing, one of the mods showed up and they had duped so much stuff and had set up so many things that they weren't actually able to stop them from doing it while standing there. And so they were literally, they were sitting there trying to bedrock in people in place. What's up?
I was just looking at a comment.
So they're trying to just like trap people forever in place to prevent them from doing stuff. Which means that people who spent a bunch of money on that server are now unable to do anything in the server where they've spent a bunch of money.
That sucks. Unless they're the mods, I guess.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's fucking wild. I know there's actually a Minecraft server that is essentially an MMO.
I'm not surprised. Y'all do a lot of fuck up shit.
They've added like so many custom mods and things like that. It is essentially a fully functional MMO with like quests and stuff. Wild West out there. But again, at least you can tailor your space on that. I know that there's a lot of countries now that are actually more actively combating the like loot boxes and pay to win shit. I know EA is under fire for that because you know, a lot of the sports games all have not only gambling in there, but they have the online mode where you buy those packs, and the packs give you players, and there are different rarities of players, like the same player but like a silver version, gold version, that kind of thing. And they have better stats. So straight up, if you are spending money gambling, you are better than someone else online. So,
Don't buy fucking sports games.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
I was even hearing about a big thing recently. You know, like the Pokemon card game has a app, and you can just play the Pokemon card game online. The other thing you've seen from like that, the little animated guy that does little videos of it.
Yeah.
That.
Ah.
Well, here recently, as a 1-year anniversary, they had a new set, like a card pack set kind of thing, right? You know, they always do like expansions every so often.
Mm-hmm.
And on there, each card pack expansion is a thing. Like you have like Pokemon Red and then
Yeah.
Pokemon Silver, that kind of thing, right? And so there's a set number of cards in there, and you can collect them, and you can fill out your little thing, right? It's like if you had your little binder and you fill it up with
Yeah.
cards. And so people collect and stuff like that. Well, for the anniversary thing, instead of a new pack, they just put out one that can have cards from everything else.
What does that mean?
It's an expansion, but it has cards from all the old stuff. So there's no new cards in it. It's only cards from the older ones. However, they don't count towards your collection of the older ones. They only count towards the collection for that anniversary one.
That's stupid.
It breaks all of their stuff that they've set up to this point, because opening packs gives you pack points, and you can use pack points to get things from a specific collection. So say you're missing that one card in there, you can use pack points to get it and fill out your collection. You cannot use those pack points after like a certain amount of time kind of deal, because every other collection, you can just use those. This one is a limited time thing, and then it goes away after the time ends. And not only that, even though these are older cards from other sets, it counts as only towards that. So you have, instead of 1 to 200 cards per thing, you now have 385, and they are unique. They are only from that one. So you have to get all of those to try and fill out that thing. It's a limited time. If you are a free player, you physically cannot get all those cards.
That's stupid.
Like, it is physically impossible, because you get like 2 packs a day or something like that, right? You physically cannot get all those cards. And if, say, you get a card like Lugia from a previous thing, it doesn't count towards that previous thing. So you still have to also keep gambling on the previous thing to get that Lugia, even though they are the exact same card. So it breaks all of their systems for one stupid money grab for the anniversary.
Yep. Sounds right.
So everyone hated that.
Sounds right, yeah.
The consequences of Overwatch. Ugh. I don't
know. Free-to-play games did it first, like the ones on phones and some MMOs.
Yeah, I think they were talking about when we were talking about loot packs.
Yeah.
Like the loot crates.
I'm sure there's someone who has like a video on like the history of that. That'd be interesting.
One of the things I did see is that even though Overwatch didn't necessarily do it first, because obviously TF2 came around first, the Overwatch popularized it. Overwatch made it mainstream. Because, like, as much as, yeah, TF2 did have the packs, and, you know, CSGO definitely does as well. In TF2, you didn't care. You didn't need them. Hell, I have a shit ton of them sitting in my damn inventory. Nobody cared, because you were also just getting items from playing the game. So it didn't matter. And they had tons of other ways for you to get things without ever interacting with the crate system at all. So, it was a nothing. But in Overwatch, it was integrated into everything. And now Activision Blizzard might get totally fucked. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, the thing with EA too is like Mass Effect, you know, since they haven't been doing so good, or Dragon Age hasn't been doing so good, those companies might be sold off which might actually save them. Given how things have been. Because like, Dragon Age, if it hadn't been so fiddled with so much for so long, it might have been good. It might have done really well. But they got messed with so much because Activision Blizzard. And that's really a shame because so many of these companies have been going through that. So many of these creatives are put on things that they either have not done before or like that's not their field of expertise. That's not the thing that they're known for. And then when it doesn't go well, are thrown under the bus. Mm-hmm. That vampire one, that's literally what happened. Like, they were told to make Left 4 Dead with vampires and stuff, and they're like, that's not what we do at all. And
too bad. It is now, I guess.
It is now, and it sucked. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to... I keep forgetting to do it. Wishlist Outer Worlds 2. Because that is coming out towards the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff coming out this month. A lot of stuff came out last month, too, for me.
Mm-hmm.
So many things. I don't have monies.
October 30th, so literally
end of the month.
the end of the month. Pre-purchase this edition and play the game starting 5 days ahead of others.
I would prefer not to.
No? No, I think not.
At least with those, it lets people, maybe they'll figure out some bugs they need to patch.
Yeah.
For the people actually buying it on time.
Oh man, you get the corporate appreciation prize pack if you do that. If you buy that 5 days early edition. No, I don't think I will. I'm not sorry. No game in a long time has been something I would buy for the 3 days early version. Period.
I guess if you're a reviewer, it's a good idea. Because then you get to review it early. But
I guess. Well, a lot of them have embargoes, so you can't.
Oh, never mind then, I guess.
You can play it early, and then you still have to launch your video at launch, the same as everybody else.
I guess, though, if you're editing it.
Yeah.
That's probably useful.
But, I just... The Star Wars game that was physically uncompletable in the early access.
You're basically just paying to be a beta tester.
Mm-hmm. You paid $100 instead of $60 to find out that after a certain point you physically cannot finish the game, and so you have spent extra money for nothing.
Congrats. Money for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Or that one Overwatch style game that was out for 2 weeks and then got shit canned.
Oh yeah, can you imagine playing that early?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I would consider it maybe if it was a little tiny indie game.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think so. And a lot of those launch in early access as well.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't really matter.
But again, I give them a pass, whereas a AAA company doing an early access or things like that, I do not.
I don't think any of them do early launches.
Some of them are it's an early access. We're working on it.
They'll do early access, but I don't think they do get it a few days early launch wise.
Yeah, I think if Nine Souls had a couple days early access, you're essentially giving them a $5 tip and
yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine.
I went and bought their art book because I was yeah, I fucking love Nine Souls. Mm-hmm. I'll pay $10 for the art book. Let's go.
Yeah. What was it?
Abiotic. They had like a $5 like thank you thing, and it gave you like a couple of skins for your scientist. It's literally just tip the people for making the game. I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's cool. Like that was it. You get like the little weeb area so you can go fishing for koi fish, and that's it. And like even on that, if anybody on the server has it, everybody else gets it. Like when they're there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. There's been a couple of things that have done that where like if somebody else has a DLC, everybody else has access to it while they're joined with them because that encourages people to buy stuff. But also like that also encourages people to play more stuff. You're not like segregating your user base by having like the haves and haves not. Like that is demonstratively better for your game and your community to do it that way. And let's fucking work too. Like that's one thing that I'm always amazed by, like putting in extra effort to prevent people from enjoying your stuff.
Much better.
Comic Tones. Like, I mean, God, how many hours have I played on Brotato? Like, I 100% bought their, where's my profile? Oh, wait, there we go. 582 hours for Brotato.
Oh, I think this month the Kickstarter for the Cult of Lamb board game goes up too.
Ooh.
If they have little figurines that comes with it, I would probably buy it anyway, but if they're like, hey, if you like supported this much, you get little figurines, I might. It depends on how much it is, but I might. Like, that gets me.
Mm-hmm.
You know I love my figurines.
A Way Out does it. So it's a 2-player game, and if you have it, you can let someone else play it with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I've seen a lot of people do that. It's nice.
Yeah. The Vintage Story had a nice way too, where like, again, it's a kind of game that's better with friends. So you can just buy a 4-pack, which is cheaper per game, and then hand out those to your friends. So like everybody can go in together, get a 4-pack. Now there's 4 people playing the game, and everybody got it cheaper, which helps you grow a community. Well, thinking, remember that one Nightingale? Mm-hmm. It was like the survival game and all that stuff.
I was looking forward to that, but then like it came out and it was bad or whatever.
Yeah, it was pretty mid. They've done a lot of patches and things for that. And they've done a lot of improvements to it. It's currently free on Epic.
Oh, maybe I'll get it.
Everybody's doing all their sales and everything. It's just that time of year. I think honestly Steam can just Steam on its own could probably manipulate the economy just by adding Steam sales at certain times of the year. I played that. I do wonder, like, how much do you think Steam has affected, like, gaming as a whole?
For the better, probably a lot. It let me get into indie games.
Like, I do wonder, like, if we'll ever really know the true extent of how much it's... I wouldn't say, like, it manipulates things, but I do say that, like, if it weren't for Steam, I think the gaming, like, market and gaming everything would be a lot different. I think, like, a lot of indie people just flat out wouldn't have been able to put out their stuff.
That's what I care about.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, if it was still, like, physical manufacturing, because even that, Steam has definitely pushed digital distribution of games.
Yep.
Like, wholesale. Because, like, Steam is the chaotic good. I would say so.
I think starting off with piracy is a surface problem, and having that be the framework of everything else you do is wild, given the way a lot of businesses are. But also, I would honestly say that they have done things mostly for the betterment of gaming as a whole. Even just being around and having it be such a big thing makes it feel more adult, I guess. I'm not sure how I would say it, but like, it's not just like, oh, a bunch of weird nerds playing games and, you know, going to that weird shady store to buy some CDs and play on your computer. Like, Steam is everywhere. Everybody plays games now. Oh, they're complimenting your flower brush.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
it's
like
pretty cool. Yeah, Clip has a lot of pre-done assets, which is nice. You can just paste them down, turn them into a brush. It's great for things that are really complex that you gotta do a lot of, like brushes and like flowers and like chains and stuff. I'm really bad at like chaotic energy stuff, so it really helps me with that. Sometimes, like this, I will just paste them down, but usually when I'm doing it by myself, since it doesn't always, I have such a cartoony style, it doesn't usually match my energy, I'll just put it down as basically a pre-sketch and then just draw over it. I got fat lines.
it.
I like my lines thick. I like them chunky.
What were we watching the other day and you were like, oh yeah, look at them fat lines. You were really excited about something.
It was the Magical Girl Transformations, and it was that one season of like Petite Cure. I always think Pretty Cure because that's what they always call it when they're parodying it. But yeah, one had really thick lines, and I dug it.
I just remember that because you were really excited about the line.
They had a line weight. It was great.
Way to an artist's heart. Find out what the art thing is that they really like and then do something with that. With wife, it's lines. Thick, thick lines.
I like it.
Oh man, it's October. It's Halloween. Hello, it's me, Ween.
My ween.
Okay, we don't have bar soap here. We have regular soap. But there's a little pumpkin at work, and it's just the "Hello, it Ween" face for putting your bar soap on. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted just to get it. I'm sure it's like $3, and I'm sure we could just put something in it, but like, it's just a little pumpkin being like, hello. It's really cute, wife. I'll take a picture of it tomorrow to show you. That reminded me of that. Because I sometimes see the people posting the art thing where it's like, it Ween.
Halloween is here. Hello, it is I, Ween.
You know how Unity's having a no good, bad year kind of thing? With all the Unity stuff that's happened. So, day before, it might have been, they were like, hey, so here's this big security thing that's been around for years. And lot of games were suddenly like, oh shit, we need to do some patching. And a bunch of Microsoft games were all just basically taken off of Steam for a little bit for it, including Fallout Shelter.
Oh shit, I played that.
Yeah, because it's
I don't know if I have on Steam.
Well, apparently it's because it's a big Unity asset problem. So like a whole bunch of things have been getting patches all of a sudden that haven't had things for a while. And so if you see that, that's why.
Okay.
Found a security hole in Unity, you know, on top of all of the other Unity things that has been happening. I don't think they'll ever really claw back the goodwill that they had.
I don't know, they might. The people in the gaming sphere are very, like, hey, do I get my game? Okay, then I don't care.
I know a lot of...
There's so many of them, they're just like, gaming shouldn't be about politics. It's like, well, those politics affect your fucking game, buddy.
Yeah. There's been, you know, I know a lot of developers have, like, straight up just, we're not using Unity anymore. But, like...
I opened one game that was, like, unfortunately made in Unity. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. And, you know, as much as it's Unreal and they're trying to Walmart it, like, for some people, using the Unreal Engine is the only way they can get their game out. Because otherwise they'd have to sit there and do a lot of programming and everything else.
Cult of the Lamb was on it, I think. Like, it's a Unity game, I think.
Yeah.
I know they were like, fuck, we ain't doing that. Before they backtracked. Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to put our game on something else.
Yeah. There was a lot of people that just flat out, like, okay, fine.
Yeah, because if people fucking returned your game, you would be charged. And you can get games for free.
Yeah, that was one of those things.
So those games were free.
And like what was it? It was charge per download.
Yeah.
Was one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Because like...
some of those games are free.
Some of those games are free. You know, I have downloaded games and then got a new computer and then downloaded it again.
Yeah.
If you changed your hard drive or even added a new hard drive, that technically changes how your computer like IDs itself.
I had a problem with this with Spore.
Yeah.
And it became the most pirated game in the history of games.
Good.
I
Really?
think for the time.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked. Spore was such a, like... I still have the collector's edition of it.
Yeah, but when it came out, it had a shit ton of DRM, and it only gave you, like... I think it was, like, initially 2 downloads. And then it put it up to, like, 3 or 5. I forget how many. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But, like, people were fucking pissed about that.
Yeah, because this is so stupid. Like, what do you mean I can't use the physical thing that I have in my hand anymore? Fuck you.
That was also when they thought, like, used games were the fucking end of the gaming system.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sure is going now.
Again, Steam being like piracy is a your shit at your job problem.
It's kind of nice, though, because when I was younger, if I wanted a new game, usually we trade in old games to get money for it. So a lot of games I really enjoyed as a kid, I don't have anymore, because we had to trade them in to get new ones. So having Steam where all your games are basically with you forever is kind of nice.
I would honestly...
As someone who had to, like, you know, do that.
I would honestly like it if you could, like, you know, trade your games to other people you know and things like that. Like, it takes it off your account and adds it to there. Like, I would honestly like that. You know, being able to, like, share games with your friends or things like that.
Well, we got the family share thing. We do that.
The Nintendo vendor lady was actually talking with me. Like, one of the few good things that they added on the Switch too is if you have a friend, like on your Nintendo friends list kind of thing, and you have a game, you can essentially loan them a 2-week demo of your game.
That's cool.
Like, it literally takes it off of yours and gives it to them for 2 weeks kind of deal. As like a pretend letting your friend borrow it. Because it's all digital anyways, right? There's no reason not to let you do that shit.
Or you just give them your password on Steam. If you really wanted it.
Well, like, yeah, like we have, like, we're married, so we share our libraries now.
Yeah, because it's dumb not to do that. We are literally sitting right next to each other.
Yeah.
If we couldn't, like, share games, that would be dumb. We have the same bank account.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, like, if it was on, like, you can't do that on Epic.
That's dumb.
Or any of the, like, I know you don't play them, but, like, if you wanted to play any of my Battlefield games for some reason.
No.
You can't, because it's tied to my account.
Oh, no. I can't play Modern War Battles 5. Oh, no. I just love those kind of games. I've actually played more than one. I've never played one.
Call of Duty
I don't
Blue
care.
Cops or something.
I do not fucking care, I swear. That and sports games, I just do not care.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry, y'all. They're stupid.
See, y'all, you're not allowed to play sport game.
You can play it, I just think it's stupid.
No sport ball.
For what they, like, charge for it. I can see
Oh,
being
yeah.
like, I want to play a football game, and you play a football game, but, like, to go through all those hoops, nah. I'll go play, like, a game with a story.
Sport ball.
No. I wouldn't put up with all that bullcrap.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I haven't put up with bullcrap with that with games I like. I stopped playing Assassin's Creed. It got a lot of bullcrap in it.
Well, you don't like them tuning the game to make it actively harder unless you spend money on fucking EXP bonuses
They can eat my ass is what they can do.
in your climbing ancient architecture game. That was so goddamn stupid. Like, just,
I've heard it hasn't been all that good anyway.
yeah. Shocking, because they're spending more time and effort and money on the monetization stuff. Oh, we're at the highest tier of relationship. Shared Steam library.
Yeah!
Yee.
Again, we have a shared bank account. It would be stupid not to be able to share our Steam library.
Mm-hmm.
That would just be dumb. It's the same money!
Like, you've already gotten the money from us, a singular unit.
But we don't share a computer because I work on mine.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to use the computer and I can't draw. I would kill him. That would be the end of our marriage. We only have one computer. Honey, can I play potato? No. No, you'll never get to use this computer again. I have to be able to draw at all hours of the day.
It's true.
Just period.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not right now. I don't care.
What if I get an idea?
Yeah. What if I get an idea, Paul?
See, that's literally it right there.
What if I get an idea and I want to make a file that has all the references to that idea and never work on it ever again? I'm so sorry. I'm actually not the worst at that. There are a lot of people who do it a lot worse than I do, but I do always feel guilty. I have some unfinished work in progresses, but everyone does.
The Whiptopia folder.
No, I keep all my... Actually, I tend to keep my stuff I've finished in the work in progress file. The folder, until I move it to its dedicated folder, like fan art, or this fandom, so forth. You know, prints, all that thing. Commissions are always in the commission folder. They're never really subdivided except by year, and if they're like PNG tubers, or someone who specifically is getting a lot of them, like Melissa.
Writing ideas folder. Yeah.
Well, if you write anything saucy, I'll read it.
Woo!
You can torture my OC if you want. You
That's
can
a
put
treat.
Eowyn through the torment nexus. I do it all the time.
Blood of my blood, mind of my creation. Why do you torment me so? Hee hee, torment, go burr.
Because you're me, and I have issues. You're me, but you can mask, and I hate that.
Mother, you have written me. Yes, but you mask differently. Illegal. How dare.
Eowyn would call my shit trash. They did when I made him in that fanfic thing. I was like, ah, bitch. And I think they would say that in real life.
Definitely.
I have no doubt they would think my shit is trashed here. And they'd be right.
No. I love you, goblin wife. No.
Shut up. Chop.
Ah,
I kill you.
what I do?
I don't know.
Oh, thank.
You're welcome.
Love you too.
No.
You no love? How
I
that?
love you.
That's right. Lava the house.
I have to always say I love him because I always worry that the last time he says I love you, I didn't say it back, and then like I don't know, like a fucking meteor hits or some shit. I don't know. And I'll be devastated for the rest of my damn life. So every time he says I love you, I have to say it back.
Yeah. I'm the victorious cutie pie. The rat towel. True.
Saucy. I'll make this black. Yeah.
See a door and I want to paint it black.
Nightmare Before Christmas Doom.
Legit. Damn, that song's stuck in my fucking head.
Which song?
None of your business.
Oh, I see.
Because you'll sing it,
Probably.
and I
Badly.
hate you. Is Doom technically... Oh, what's that thing that has the head and rides the horse?
Dullahan.
Dullahan. He's a Dullahan.
Or Headless Horseman, but Dullahan is like the proper term, I guess.
I don't think they're actually related. The Headless Horseman is specifically from the Ichabod Crane story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're technically related to slightly different cultures that might have inspired it.
Mm-hmm. It's an offspring species.
Sure.
I always like the like fantasy nomenclature on stuff. I think that's funny. I don't know why. It's endearing to me. It's silly.
I don't think there's a lot of like Red Towel fanfics. Sometimes when I go on AO3, I'll just put in sex into the search engine and just do like of Cult of the Lamb,
Yeah.
and then I'll just take off Nari Lamb because I'm already seeing everything that's Nari Lamb. Let's face it. I already have that as a set thing that I can like check for updates on, and I'll just browse through and see what people are shipping.
Just go onto the Cult of Lamb. Sex.
Sex, because I'm not gonna care about some like fluff for a ship I don't care about, but I'll read some good sex. See what's going on in the fandom.
Good lord, what's going on in there?
Sex! I hope. I like smut.
Either good sex or violent crime, and I'm too afraid to look in there and find out which.
Probably both, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Though some people will have like 8 chapter things and maybe they'll have like one thing of sex in it. And it's titled something like Kink of the Lamb or something.
Hi, Doom. Doom arrives to Kink of the Lamb.
Yeah.
That seems right.
I should draw more He-Love. I like my He-Love design. I think
Yeah.
it's fun. I don't know if I'd actually like ship them with anybody. I'm too obsessed with my Blorbos. I wish I got more commissions for more ships. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like people's ships.
It's true. It's not deliberate, Doom. I promise you, it's not. It's not on purpose.
Yeah, it is. I do it on purpose.
She would. If she doesn't torment you, how do you know she likes you?
I don't like none of y'all.
That's a lie.
You don't know that.
I don't like nobody, says wife, caringly.
Mer. How dare.
I'm not bothered by this at all, she says, the most upset she's ever been.
Why are you so mean to me?
I love you, princess.
Asshole. That's what you are.
If you don't ramble, do you truly enjoy a thing?
I ramble all the time. God forbid when I started playing Silent Hill F and I was just talking about everything. Poor Paul sitting next to me had to hear it all.
Oh yeah, I'm suffering so much.
That's why I usually like to see movies at the house, because I like to like get all crazy analytical on them.
She's like, what if I torment the husband with all these nice thoughts? Okay.
I like to talk about the art.
Yeah. You don't hear me complain.
I like art.
I mean, like, some of those things, like, it is legitimately fun to just go back there and look at the stuff involved, like, the good art on it. Like, pretty much any Del Toro thing. It's just like, oh no, darn shame. Guess we gotta look through this again, see what's going on here.
Del Toro is basically the jingly keys in front of me for movies.
Yeah.
Like, he puts so much symbolism and color in his shit that I get to spend the whole movie, like, thinking about how everything was planned. And to me, that's just jingly keys. That just makes me happy.
Jingly art keys.
Yeah, you jingle the art keys in front of my face with, like, symbolism and double meaning and historic crap, and, like, I am entertained like a little baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear it when we watch things like the summer Hanako died and stuff like that. How I'm constantly talking about, like, oh, look, they're in the light. Oh, look at that color. Or look at that shot. Look at the lights used in that shot. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The whole time.
Speaking of, go watch the summer. Was it Summer Hikaru died?
Yeah, it's really good.
I actually
It's
saw.
the best BL I've seen in, like, years, aside from Cherry Magic.
It's a super good horror. Like
It's monster fuckers.
Yeah.
Literally.
There's a lot going on there. I actually saw a thing today saying that, like, not only is it, like, one of the best animes of that season, but, like, also just one of the best horror animes.
Yeah.
And
And
honestly,
horror
I
anime
agree.
sucks. I know.
Like, that was some good horror.
Also, watch and or read Dark Gathering. That's like my favorite horror manga. Well, one of them.
Is that the one with the skull eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's paced kind of like a shonen, but it's got some good fucking, like, ghosts in there, man. And they do some fun things with just using the most, like, demonic fuckers you've ever seen as a power battery for things.
Yeah.
Plus, the little girl's cute. I like her.
And 100%. Talk and chat. That's fine. If we were mad about it or didn't like it, we wouldn't respond. So obviously, we talk. Go for it. Ain't got no problems against that.
Sorry. Maybe yellow. Yeah. Wrong brush.
Wrong layer, Crunk.
No, wrong brush. I wanted lights. I want them thicker.
Hey.
I'm also happy to answer any art questions, though I do not know what I am doing. That's just a given.
Powerful artist.
No. Oh, we might get to the 5th one today. Yay. Oops. Wrong layer. See, I don't know what I'm doing.
Go to your commission and be like, artist, give me sight beyond sight. You
No.
can just ask to have your character drawn naked like a normal person.
I've never really... I had one person who was a furry. And we never actually got to the commission. Who I could not translate what the fuck they were saying. I'm sorry.
You should have gotten me. That would have been funny.
I wasn't with you yet. It was that long ago.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't even know you yet.
Boo, illegal.
Or maybe I did. I don't even remember now. I might have. Because I was taking commissions after I got with you. So I guess I probably told you about it, but meh. I think I'll make the blacks orange.
Make it look like those old, like Tales from the Crypt comics.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
That's method to my madness. Sure. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I totally planned this out. Yep. Yep.
Why do you keep calling yourself out?
Well, I'm not supposed to plan these out. They're supposed to be done, like, within the moment. Because if I plan them out, I'd be spending all week on them, and honestly, that's not enough payment for that.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Actually, I'll just subtract. It'll be faster. I gotta put candy in there too.
Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Why are you gay?
Funny.
Monkeys go, ah. I always, like, that's one thing I always wonder about is, like, how commissioners are versus, like, how the artist is receiving the commission. I think that is objectively hilarious to see sometimes. When someone's like, oh man, this is going to be so, like, either so cool or, like, oh, this is the horniest thing I've ever asked for. And the artist is just like...
This was a Tuesday.
just okay, so we're watching an anime this season about a robot maid. And it is just like... her fucking facial expressions in that anime are perfect. And it just makes me think of that.
Oi. It's not great, but it'll do.
Season's greetings from Doom.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Doom too big. Alright. Bonk. Alright, looks like we're gonna get to it. Yay! Oops, wrong folder. That's good, because we've got 9 40s.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like 9 20s, which means we'll get the 40s done in like 2 days. If we can do for next one. Why kiss Narender when you can put him in the Torment Nexus?
Do
That
you
is
really?
my OC.
Do you really care for him if you're not tormenting the hell out of him?
It's true. I might have a good reference for this actually. Let me check my folder. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. You can hang out with all the boys. Gotta be careful with my reference folder, cause there's a lot of fucking nudie.
Too many nudes.
Too many nudes.
Nude.
Shit works better nude.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking to see if I had anything silly in here.
They say you can leave the wings off, it'll make it easier.
I gotta find out what I'm gonna do first. Someone needs to know what they're doing.
It
It ain't me. It ain't me.
I ain't no fortunate artist.
It's true. Y'all gonna have to wait till I'm done.
Brain go brrr. She's dunking, chat.
Not very hard.
Do the two hands clasping like the two muscly guys.
This one. The heart and the thumbs up.
Ah, yes. Works great for all your girl fail needs.
Legit. Neither of those girls are girl fails, though.
They're too functional to be girl fails.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules.
That's fair.
I did like my bunny one. I gotta finish the Pyramid Head sometime.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Pyramid Head.
I have it sketched, I just haven't done it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Na, 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 na. The bunny's dressed as a bunny. Is it redundant?
Well, at least it's not bunny face.
If you put them in a bunny outfit, would they still have to wear ears?
Cultural appropriation bunny. How would they wear the ears? Would they be on top of their head or would they be attached to their ears? There was something I saw recently that had like a furry type character with like the cat ears and stuff. And they actually put like the earbud into the cat ears and not on like the side of their fucking head.
Huh.
I know,
Wow.
right? Shocking to everyone.
I assume from the description you wanted the bunny in the rabbit outfit. I'll do a onesie.
If you had
With
bunny
the ears
people,
coming out the front.
like if you had bunny people, would Robbie the Rabbit there just be like an actor that people like?
I have seen porn of Robbie the Rabbit on furry sites. Yes.
Okay. Is it just Pyramid Head wearing the Robbie outfit?
No, it's people's OCs fucking the rabbit. They made him a twink.
No, that's fair. Pair him with that one fucking bunny from Animal Crossing that's got the zipper on the back.
That'd be fun to draw. I'm sure someone's done it.
I'm sure. I would hope, at least. That seems weird enough to be on like E621 or something.
Well, I meant like drawing Zipper as the Robbie the Rabbit. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah,
That'd be a
cute.
fun mod too. It'd work fine. They basically are the same thing. Actually, I usually see him bottoming.
So you can see the bunny tail.
Yeah.
Perfectly reasonable.
I don't even go looking for it. It just shows up when I search for things I want. You can tell I'm not furry. I can't draw snoots.
No, it's snoots. Do capybaras count as snoots? Their front of their face is mainly just a triangle.
With the big mascot paws. But the obvious sleeves.
Ironically, despite everything, I've only worn a mascot outfit once in my life.
What did you wear?
Oh, I was Clifford the Big Red Dog, actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the one time, because they just didn't know anybody tall enough to wear the outfit for the little kids' book fair thing. And I'm not going to let kids be sad that Clifford is not there. Like, I'm not a monster.
I feel like to kids, any adult in the Clifford outfit would seem big.
Yeah, they just needed somebody who fit the suit, because it was made for a 6-foot-tall person.
What would be the difference otherwise? Like, how
It would
does it
look weird.
deform?
Yeah, it'd be all wrinkly and deformed and stuff.
So he's a pit bull now. There you go. Also put googly eyes on top.
Clifford the Big Red Pug.
Ah, that sounds cute actually.
It's
And then the
not,
teeth.
it's not even that big. It's just slightly larger for a pug.
I've been drawing Shimura all day.
The spider old man.
Baby. Yes, I say so. He denies it. He is.
I'm a puppet. It's different.
You could not tell me that is not a furry fetish. There's got to be a sub fetish for Muppets. Specifically.
You're a muppet.
No, I'm an octopus. I'm an octoclops. I'm a monster. I'm a monster fucker. It's not that different, but it is slightly to the left.
Regional variant.
Yeah, basically.
It's a subspecies.
There's a Venn diagram, and we do cross over, but it is different. And if I was a furry, I would get way more money. Monster fuckers have come into vogue lately, though.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
They're real big in the romance novel scene right
Yeah.
now. We have this whole big rearrange going on because of like the they're rearranging the whole like entertainment section and all that. So like all the books got moved around, right? So now like the main fiction aisle is now just
Yeah, but he was on Furcadia, so he's a furry.
That's fair. But like the main fiction aisle is now just entirely the romance aisle, and they
Good.
moved everything else to other places.
Good.
They're just giving in.
Good.
They know what's going on.
Good for them.
It's like, yeah, that's fair.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah, see? Furry.
Hmm?
You.
Is it because of the Furcadia?
Yes.
That's fair.
I wish I was a fucking furry. I wish the shit I liked was more popular. I can't help it.
I wish I was an anthro and not a hetero.
I mean, I'm not a hetero, but...
Wouldn't have to mess with that and all they come and go. All that facial hair and yucky machismo. I hate that damn machismo. Oh.
I mean, you can be not attracted to men, but also not attracted to women. You can just not be attracted to those fuckers. Get yourself some femboys or some shit.
What are you attracted to? Non-ferrous.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I have a furry OC if you count Uin.
We do.
Eh. Hey, if they want to give me money to draw their shit, I'm all up for it. I have nothing but respect for furries.
Mm-hmm.
Except my husband. I don't have respect for him.
It's true.
Plus, like, I also draw shit for D&D people who are also, like, on that furry line.
Mm-hmm. The fur diagram, if you will.
Yeah.
They agree with you. I wouldn't. That's fair. I tell puns. Some crimes can never be forgiven.
It's true. It's everything he's ever said.
That's fair. Oops, all anthros.
Yeah, I sometimes don't even consider Uin an OC. But I guess they've kind of become one.
That's something an OC haver would say.
Yeah. I don't usually consider myself an OC person. Usually I just ship. But Uin kind of became their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I always kind of like started with like an idea of how I thought the Lamb was, not like canon wise, but like from how I played, how I thought the Lamb would act and what their past would be. So even the earliest comics, I was in there with the thought process of being like betrayed by all the other lambs and all that stuff and masking a lot. It just was allowed to get deeper because people supported me and I got medicated.
The ironic overlap of those two.
Yeah. But because everyone like supported me on Patreon stuff, it really was helpful. I was able to, you know, not have to work as much and junk.
Mm-hmm.
I could take less commissions, didn't have to push myself so hard as far as advertising. But probably am going to have to now. I hate it.
I'm sorry.
I feel so rude. I can't get over that. I feel so rude advertising myself. Like, hey, if you want stuff, you can give me money for it. I try to, like, couch it in comedy, but I'm bad at it.
The Isma pulling back the thing to show the leg, but it's just you with commissions.
I did that for my thing. I actually might want to redo that. I'd like to make like a Squarespace site too. Just make everything clearer and potentially make it like a web core aesthetic. Still creepiness.
Frutiga Arrow.
No,
Or the, GeoCities look.
something like that.
Bonnie.
I'm gonna have a candy bar after this.
Do you want me to get you a stick?
No.
Artist can have a little stick. It's a treat.
Is that your penis?
Rude. Fair.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
It was the Reese's stick. Oh, you can have that too if you want. I'm not saying that's on short supply. Because penis.
My hoo-ha is, though. It's in recovery mode. It was my back from yesterday. Jesus Christ. I'm dying.
Had to get one of those, what is it, like, wartime recovery vehicles to haul you out.
Yeah. Look at that smile. The smile of someone who gives a thumbs up to a heart.
That damned smile.
He killed me, chat. I'm dead. He's actually just doing ventriloquism.
Don't worry, she'll respawn in a little bit. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. I reform like the fucking gems. Everything I draw is so fluffy.
Yes.
Everything's so fat and fluffy.
Yes. They're already sold on it. That's why they're here.
If you want to be fat and fluffy, this is the place to get it.
Have you seen cute things? Now you have. Come here to see more.
More?
More.
More?
More.
More!
More?
Could they get fatter and fluffier? Probably.
Yes. Yes. We all know this to be true.
Reminds me I need to do the Fornius Haket ship I want to do.
I misheard that as the horniest ticket, and
Yes.
I was having a giggle.
Two very big characters.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've broken it down to maybe like 2-3 comics. That'd probably be good. I always say that though. The original comics for Cult of Lamb I was doing is supposed to be only 3 of them. Look what happened!
Whoops. Wife trips, all these pictures of Uin and Nari fall out.
Oops,
Oh
I
no,
guess.
it can't keep happening.
It's very funny. Though I did draw it slightly to the side.
Drops fanfic loot.
I have not written a fanfic in years. And thankfully none of it was on AO3.
She drops shipping art.
Yeah. I dropped Cult Clip Studio assets.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need a frame for this.
Like one of those, like you got at one of the picture booths at like a theme park.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
says like hop on by again sometime or something.
Horrible.
Oh, come on. You telling me a Robbie the Rabbit theme park wouldn't have the corniest fucking shit on their pictures?
Got a castle.
It's just hordes fanfics. Yeah.
I just read them. Some of the ones I've liked have even disappeared over the years. So.
It happens.
I usually don't have anything this playful. Actually, that should be gray. These are all the assets I drop when I die. Oh, that's right, I got these! I forgot! Oh, yeah, those will work good. I totally forgot. I picked these up at some point and never, like, gave them a second thought. Yeah, see, there we go. That's perfect.
We're so happy to meet you.
Horrible.
Tell us how we did. We're all ears. See, they get it.
Die.
The joy of terrible puns.
Die.
It's an infestation and it will spread.
Die again. Die. No. No. Should have like find your special someone at Silent Hill.
We'll make you laugh. You think in the Roger Rabbit, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, that they have like cartoon theme parks?
Probably. I mean, they're celebrities. It'd just be like Dollywood.
Ooh. He's just some Chuck E. Cheese style mascot that got rented.
Yeah. I just kind of wish they did more with the theme park. I want some more haunted theme parks. I played one recently that was a game for it, and it sucked. Spent most of the time underground. I was like, I want some theme park shit. Why would you even advertise yourself like that?
I wonder if that Indigo Park is still...
They're still
on
working
track.
on it. Maybe they can put in some actual gameplay.
Tee. I mean, like, I feel like if you have a theme park setting, you should be using the theme park setting. Like, that should be part of it. You know, rides can be really fucking creepy, like, because it's a liminal space, right? There's...
Yeah, a closed down theme park is pretty spoopy. I like it. Like, it's a great idea. I also want more, like, malls, just in general. Especially in, like, liminal games. There's, like, one liminal game that has a mall, and it's Interior Worlds, which is just a great... I wouldn't even call it a game, I'd just call it, like, a experience simulator. And damn, like, I love the way that one looks, and it gets it right, but there's pretty much nothing else. And a mall is so creepy!
Yeah.
When it's, like, not full and shit, and we have a lot of dead malls around, especially if, like, all the shit's still working.
Yeah, I was telling her, I've told her before, there was a, like, they had those little kids rides, and the one time when I was closing, like, I was leaving the mall, and it was super hella late, and it's just, like, dark in there, and then you just hear children giggling from down the lane,
Because those stupid things are just on all night.
Yeah, and there's mannequins and shit. I love it.
Like, that's good horror shit. That's creepy as fuck. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that
For
they're working
Indigo
on it.
Park?
Yeah.
Oh. I just didn't really like the gameplay, and the park was, like, underdid. Which is kind of like the selling point. All animations were cute, though. Good voice acting. I didn't really like him till he got cunty, and then I was like, ah, okay,
Leo.
yeah. Once he did that, I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, works for me. More cunty characters. How about more people just being mean?
Divorced raccoon energy.
Yeah. Especially companions in games. I need more people to just be fucking mad at me.
He's such I'm your best friend furry bait. I mean, yes, that's literally his point. Like, I get, like, it can still be
You
the
called
thing.
him like autism bait or something like that.
Yeah. Literally all you need to know about him is, you know why I like trains? 'Cause I like trains. Like, this is my favorite ride, because trains.
He was cute. I got nothing against him. There wasn't much there. That's the point, though. If there was more there. I liked him when he got cunty. More of that.
This thing's been broke down since the 80s. I mean, there was a lot of places where they had more advanced tech than you think. Wife
Disney had internet, like,
Yeah.
in the 80s and stuff. It was really simple internet, but it was internet.
Yeah. Like, some of that stuff was actually around.
The Defunct Land shit is so much fun.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes the, like, amount of advancement that you see in things entirely comes down to how much of a little freak is somebody that's working on it.
Legit.
Like, y'all may not know about it, but, like, Muppets actually had animatronics and RC puppets in some of their stuff.
A little Robbie here.
Because, again, they had a little weirdo working on some of their shit. Oh, yeah, we did. 100. We watched that. It was good.
Oh, it's terrific.
Looking forward to
They
it.
did a great job. I'm trying to draw a really nice piece of fan art, but it's taking forever.
Art Bringo Burr.
Well, it's a bit heavy, so like I'm putting effort into it because I'd like to sell it as a print eventually, maybe another small run of the foil prints. Disney in the future and bio body horror related to it.
If every planet was a Disneyland. It's fun, though.
Oh yeah, it's one of the better things I've seen, and you can really tell that guy worked for Disney and hated it.
Yeah.
Or that gal, I guess it was. a girl.
Yeah, it's the Owl House person.
Be like, fuck you, Disney.
Meanwhile, in the perfectly reasonable to hate Disneyland.
I think it's one of the better takes on nostalgia and capitalism that's been in a piece of media, honestly. Oh yeah, it's really good. It's only like 20 minutes. It's definitely worth your time. It's really pretty. Some pieces are well animated, but you can still tell it's a pilot. But the art direction and design and everything else going on is great. And the animation is not so weak that it's distracting in any way. In fact, there's some pieces I'm like, oh, look at them. And all the characters look like they were like just designed for fan art.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing, I was like, these characters all look so fun to draw. And there I am.
Here you am.
There you am. I'm working on, I'll show the piece real quick. It's definitely still very early. This is it right now. It does not have enough going on yet, but it's getting there. I don't know if anyone will like it. Once I got the background all covered. We'll see. The longer I work on it, the less I like it. That's how it works. You gotta do something in the spur of the moment.
While the juices flow.
Yes. Spice must flow. Alright. I'm glad we got to everybody. Woo. I was a little worried doing 5, but actually I made pretty good time. Alright, that'll be all for tonight. Saturday we'll be back. I'll try to do another, I'll try to do the rest of the 40s. And we'll be on to the 20s. I'll see y'all then. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.